Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. I have another Ultraman Orb review for you today. This was a premium Bandai release, the Ultraman Orb DX Dark Ring. Basically you can see there's a big picture of Juggler here on the front, and I gotta say, that name still makes me laugh every single time I say it. But this was his kind of version of the Ultraman Orb ring. He had his own kind of dark version with a different color scheme, which he used to summon monsters. So that's what this is. It's a black and white box with a big picture of him here on the front. On the top, just kind of a little picture of the ring. Not really anything going on the bottom there. Sides are pretty basic. And then taking a look on the back, you have his monster form. So there's them. That's him with the ring. Tells you that it takes 3 AA batteries. Three AAA batteries. So yeah, pretty simplistic packaging. Maybe that's a little foreshadowing there for you. So let's go ahead and we'll move on to the toy itself. So here is the dark ring out of the packaging. And I'll say visually, it's beautiful. I love the red LED ring here. I love the kind of metallic blue. It's almost kind of a purplish color, but it's really, it's almost kind of like when you move it in light. In certain lights, it looks darker and brighter. I love the, like, you know, turquoise color here. The color scheme is absolutely beautiful, and I love the look of it. The back, obviously, is more simplistic, but that's kind of to be expected. It works exactly like the normal Orb ring does. It has the switch on the side here, button. You're going to read the cards inside here. I don't know. To me, just a real quick sum up, it's a little disappointing. I was really hoping that this would have all new sounds for the monsters, considering how the Orb ring was really more for the Ultraman cards because of the fusions. I was kind of hoping that the monster cards would really shine here and have new sounds and maybe more exciting sounds for the fusions and whatnot. In most cases, it's exactly the same sounds for the monsters as it is in the normal Orb ring, which is a big disappointment to me. I was really excited to kind of get some more use out of those cards because I bought all those vinyls to collect those cards, and then the cards don't really do much in the Orb ring, and sadly they don't really do much in here either. Now you do get 5 exclusive cards with this set, so I want to take a look at these real quick before we kind of get to any sounds or anything. So you can see here, this is Soba, number 51. I kind of like the design of him though. And there's the back of his card. Here's number 52, Antara, antler basically. And then you have 53, Meruba. I kind of like his design as well. And then number 54 is Budoton. And he just kind of looks like, it really reminds me of, they used to have these toys that were globes, or spheres I should say, and then they had little nubs all over them, and you would put them on the ground and they would kind of move around and vibrate. That's what this thing really reminds me of. That's number 54. And then 55, Magatano Zoa. And this guy looks like he's a force to be reckoned with. I like the look of this. I will say that all 5 cards that you get are very nice. The designs, I think the monsters are very neat. So I appreciate adding these cards to my collection. But I don't know if that's enough to make me glad I bought this thing. But we'll get to that. I guess first off I'll do these 5 cards in here. So you can tell that the pulsating kind of ready sound is different. And it's definitely more ominous. And I think it's neat in that regard. And it's definitely a different voice. But as you can hear, the sounds aren't really any more exciting or impressive in the dark Orb ring. And I've tried these in the normal Orb ring, they make the exact same sounds. Sounds like Budoton's making coffee for you guys. So, those are the sounds that the exclusive cards make, and like I said, I've tried them in the Orb Ring, and they're basically the same, so I'm not going to bother showing them to you in there. I don't know. Like I said, sometimes the voice is so gravelly and scratchy, trying to be like dark and ominous, that I can't even really understand what it's saying. The cards definitely sound better in the normal Orb Ring. You can kind of understand what he's saying a little bit better. And in the normal Orb Ring gave you different colors. Sometimes it would flash colors. This is only red, so you're hindered there as well. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a little underwhelming. Now, you can do normal fusions. So I'm going to try a couple randomly here. And by that I mean with the Ultraman cards. And they should be able to work here. So first I'm going to try Ginga. An Ultraman Victory. So as you can hear, it can do the fusion. The sounds are slightly different, but not really different enough. I'm going to throw X into the mix and see if it can do Trinity. So it can kind of do Trinity. It says Trinity Fusion, but then it just kind of stops, and that's it for the sounds. Just rolling through the Ultraman cards here real quick. I'm trying to think. We'll do the original form of Specium Superion. So as you can hear there, you can do the orb fusions, and the sounds are pretty much the same, maybe slightly different key, or up higher or lower than normal. But to me, it's not really exciting enough to really warrant needing both. So that's kind of it for the cards that come with it, and just trying a couple Ultraman fusions. Next up, I'm going to bring in the monster cards, and we'll take a look at what they do. So I thought I would start. Now, from what I always remember the Dark Ring on the show, as Ultraman beat the four main beasts, Juggler's Juggler always got a card afterwards, and then he kind of used all four to summon Mago Orochi. So I thought maybe in the Orb Ring, if you use these four cards, you'd get some kind of cool sound for that. Yes and no. I will say that it does let you put all four cards in the ring, whereas the normal Orb Ring will not let you. Once you do two, if you try to put in a third card, it makes that kind of like, you know, error sound that it makes, which is a weird sound. But so we'll go ahead and we'll try all 4 of these at least. So you definitely get a nice string of sounds there. I'm not sure if those are, you know, the normal individual sounds just all strung together, or if it's something new at the end. I'm not 100% sure there, but it's kind of neat that it lets you scan all 4 and then do kind of a like long sound for all of them fused together. So I kind of wanted to see if it will only let you scan those 4 together because it knows what it's doing, or if it'll just let you scan any 4. So I just kind of picked 4 random monster cards. I'm going to try that real quick here to see what that does. Alright, so that's kind of neat. It won't let me do more than 2 just normal monsters. Now, as you could tell there, the sounds that you got for using these 2 monsters, not really any different than the Orb Ring. Just kind of, it says their names and then kind of a generic little sound effect for each. But that's kind of cool. That means that it knows that these 4 cards go together because it let me scan all 4 of them. I just wish at the end it said something like Maga Onachi or something, like to let you know that using these 4 summoned a new monster. So the sound effects might be unique because it does know that those 4 go together, because it wouldn't just let me do any 4 cards, you know, by themselves. So for the last part of this video, I thought I'd just bring in some heavy hitters and see if we kind of get any exciting sounds out of them. I've gone through a couple on my own of the normal monsters, and they're very similar to the regular Orb Ring, where it's just kind of the name and a generic sound effect, and it's really no different than what we've already heard from the normal Orb Ring. But speaking of Maga Orochi, we'll go ahead and try him out. Unfortunately, he's pretty much the same as what you get from the Orb Ring. But next up, we'll try the man himself, Juggler. I do like that eerie laugh sound effect. So that's pretty much the same sound effect as the orb ring, but you kind of get like a couple sword slashes there at the end, which appear to be new to this. So at least it's a little something extra. Next up, I'm going to do. Let's see. This is the Magatano Orochi from the very end of the show with the crazy form centipede. That was a crazy form. We'll give this one a shot. So not incredibly impressive there. Next up, we have the Sepando, which is the Zeton and Pandon fusion. So not too exciting there. Next up, we'll try Galactron. And then I have, this was one of the ones that I think came from the movie or maybe Zero, I'm not really sure. This is Diabolic. Yeah, so that doesn't even recognize him. It just kind of says random kaiju. So yeah, I don't know. This thing's a bit of a bummer to me, but that at least I do appreciate that it can recognize the four divine beasts when you're trying to form Maga Orochi. But as you can see, for most of the monster sounds, it's just kind of the normal thing that we got out of the Orb Ring. I gotta be honest, this thing's kind of a huge disappointment for me. I was really excited when this was first announced because I was sure that the whole reason that the monster cards didn't really do much in the normal Orb Ring was because they were saving it for this. I thought that was going to be the whole incentive to buy this instead of just, oh, do you want a screen accurate Juggler prop? Because that's basically what this thing is. Don't get me wrong, it looks great. I love the red ring. I love the paint that they used on the the blue with the black and everything. It looks really nice. I think the color scheme is great. And the 5 exclusive cards that it comes with are nice to have. But at the end of the day, I think after shipping and middleman fees and all that, this thing was somewhere in the area of $65, give or take a little bit. And it's just a huge letdown. It basically is the guts of the Orb Ring with a little bit extra thrown in a nice outer packaging. And that's essentially what it is. They try to throw some extra cards in there to entice you. So if you're someone who needs to collect all the cards and you have that 5-card gap in the middle, maybe this is something you want. I would say if you could find this somewhere cheap, eBay, Mandarake, or if someone's just selling theirs because they want to get rid of it, if you could pick this up for like $30, I would think it'd be worth it because it's, like I said, it's very visually appealing. The cards that it come with are worth about $10 in my opinion, and you do have a little bit extra sounds, but really not enough to run out and grab this immediately. I would say if you don't have the Orb Ring at all and you're more interested in this, okay, go ahead and grab this, because then you're getting all the fusions and sounds that the normal Orb Ring has, but you didn't have to double buy the toy. I would say pick one or the other, but you probably don't need both. Again, unless you could find this really cheap on sale or something like that. Yeah, really just overall, I'm kind of disappointed. I really expected more out of this, and it just doesn't deliver. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look at the Ultraman Orb DX Dark Ring, rather. And, hopefully maybe it cautions some of you to maybe not drop the money on this. There are far better toys out there to pick up. I don't know. This one just really disappointed me. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like and share this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.